Have you ever felt it? That moment when a conversation with a woman is flowing. Everything feels perfect. You're connecting. You're laughing. And then she says one little thing that makes your mind go completely blank. It seems simple on the surface. Maybe just a casual question or an offhand comment. But something in your gut tells you it's more. It feels like a trap. It feels like a test. And you have no idea how to answer. One wrong move and you can feel the entire mood shift. The attraction that was just there a second ago suddenly vanishes. And you're left wondering, what just happened? You are not imagining things. What you just experienced is one of the most misunderstood parts of female psychology. It's a secret test that women often use, sometimes without even realizing they're doing it. This isn't about playing games or being mean. It's something much deeper, something wired into their instincts for thousands of years. They are trying to figure out who you really are behind the charming smile and the confident words. They need to know if you are strong, if you are reliable, if you have a backbone, and if you are emotionally stable. Words are cheap. Anyone can say the right thing. But how you react under a little bit of pressure, that tells them everything they need to know. Failing these tests is the number one reason why a woman who seems very interested in you suddenly goes cold. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on this secret world. We will look at the most common tests women use, why they use them, and exactly how you should respond to not just pass, but to make her more attracted to you than ever before. This information could be the difference between getting the girl and going home confused and alone. Let's start with one of the most feared tests in the entire dating world. You've been seeing her for a few weeks. The dates are great. The connection is real. Then, one evening, she looks at you with a serious expression and asks the question that has made millions of men sweat. So, what are we? Do you feel that chill down your spine? Your mind starts racing. If I say I want a relationship, will I scare her away? If I say I want to keep it casual, will she think I'm a player and leave? It feels like a total trap with no right answer. The mistake most men make here is that they panic. They either give a weak, vague answer like, I don't know, I'm just enjoying our time together. Or they immediately jump to define the relationship out of fear of losing her. Both of these are fails. Here's what you need to understand. When she asks, what are we? And she is usually not asking for a marriage proposal. She is testing your leadership and your confidence. She is feeling a moment of uncertainty and is looking to you, the man, to be the strong, stable force. She wants to know if you have a plan, if you are in control of your own life and your own emotions. A weak answer tells her you are indecisive and scared. An overly eager answer tells her you might be desperate. The right way to handle this is with calm, confident honesty. You don't need to give her a label right then and there. Instead, you lead. You could smile, look her in the eyes, and say something like, I know I really enjoy spending time with you, and I'm excited to see where this goes. Let's not rush it and just keep having an amazing time together. Do you see the difference? You are not trapped. You are acknowledging her question, validating her feelings, and confidently stating your own position without pressure. You are leading the interaction. This shows her you are not scared of the question, and that you are a man who knows what he wants, which is incredibly attractive. Now, let's talk about a test that happens much earlier, sometimes even on the first date. This one is about resources and your attitude towards them. It can be very subtle. Maybe she says something like, oh, I forgot my wallet, just as the bill arrives. Or perhaps she suggests going to a fancy, expensive restaurant for your first date. Many men immediately see this as a test of their money. They think she's a gold digger and might get defensive, or they might overcompensate and spend a lot of money to try and impress her. Both are the wrong move. This test is rarely about the money itself. It's about your generosity, your ability to provide, and your reaction to a small moment of pressure. Think about it from an ancient survival point of view. A woman's instinct is to find a partner who can protect and provide for her and their future children. This instinct is still alive today. When she forgets her wallet, she's not just testing if you'll pay for her coffee. She's watching your reaction. Do you get annoyed? Do you make a joke about it that makes her feel bad? Or do you handle it smoothly and confidently, without making a big deal out of it? The best response is to be completely unfazed. Just smile and say, don't worry, I've got this. Don't even mention her forgetting her wallet again. By handling it with ease and generosity, you are sending a powerful subconscious signal that you are a capable, provider-type man who doesn't get stressed by small things. You are not buying her affection with money. You are demonstrating your character. This small gesture can make her feel safe and secure with you on a very deep level, making you stand out from all the other guys who would make it awkward. Here's another one that can really throw a guy off balance. You're talking about your day, and she casually mentions another guy. She might say something like, "My coworker Mark was telling the funniest story today." Or, "I was at the gym, and my friend David showed me this new exercise." Instantly, your brain might go into high alert. Who is Mark? Is she interested in David? Is she trying to make me jealous? This is the jealousy test, and it's one of the most powerful tools she has to check your emotional stability and confidence. Your reaction here tells her everything she needs to know about your insecurities. The failing response is to get jealous, angry, or insecure. You might ask a lot of questions about this other guy. Who is he? Are you guys close? Does he like you? Or you might get passive-aggressive and say something like, "Oh, sounds like you had a great time with Mark." This is a huge red flag for her. It screams that you are insecure, possessive, and not confident in yourself or in her attraction to you. It shows that you see other men as a threat, which means you don't see yourself as the prize. So what is the correct way to pass this test? It's to be completely unbothered. In fact, you should be positive about it. When she mentions Mark, you could say, "Oh, nice. Sounds like a funny guy." That's it. You move on. By not reacting, you are sending a powerful message. You are saying, "I am so confident in myself and what I bring to the table that some other guy is not a threat to me. I trust you, and I'm not an insecure, jealous person." This level of self-assurance is extremely rare and incredibly attractive to women. It shows you are an emotionally strong man who she can rely on, not someone she has to constantly reassure. Let's dig into a more subtle, but equally important test. This is the disagreement test. You state an opinion. Maybe it's about a movie, a political view, or just your favorite type of food. Instead of agreeing with you, she challenges you. She takes the opposite view. She might say, "Really? I thought that movie was terrible," or "I don't see it that way at all." Many men, in an effort to be agreeable and avoid conflict, will immediately back down. They'll say something like, "Oh yeah, I guess you have a point," or, "Well, it wasn't that good." They change their opinion just to please her. Have you ever done this? You might think you're being nice, but what you are actually communicating is that you are weak. This test is not about the opinion itself. She doesn't really care if you like the movie or not. What she is testing is your conviction. Does this man have a spine? Does he stand for something? Or will he fold under the slightest bit of pressure? A woman doesn't want a man who agrees with everything she says. That's boring and shows a lack of character. She wants a man who has his own thoughts and is not afraid to stand by them. The right way to handle this is to respectfully hold your ground. When she disagrees, you can smile and say, "That's interesting you saw it that way. I actually liked it because of X, Y, and Z. But hey, to each their own." You're not being aggressive or trying to win an argument. You are simply showing that you have your own mind and you are not intimidated by her different opinion. This demonstrates strength, integrity, and confidence. It shows her that you are your own man. And paradoxically, it will make her respect you and your opinions even more. What about when she suddenly goes quiet or takes a long time to text you back? Or even worse, she cancels plans at the last minute. This is the flake test, and it's designed to see how you value your own time and how needy you are. Your plans were set. You were looking forward to seeing her. Then, an hour before, you get the text. "So sorry, something came up. Can't make it tonight." The immediate reaction for many men is frustration, anger, or desperation. The failing response is to get upset and text back something angry like, "Are you serious? I was already getting ready." Another failing response is to immediately show your desperation by saying, "Oh no, what about tomorrow? Or the next day?" Both of these reactions lower your value in her eyes. Getting angry shows you are emotionally reactive and that she has the power to ruin your mood. Trying to immediately reschedule shows that you have nothing else going on in your life and that your whole world revolves around her. The powerful, high-value way to respond is with complete and utter coolness. Your response should be something simple and breezy like, "No worries, hope everything is okay. I'll catch you another time." That's it. You don't offer another day. You don't ask what came up. You are communicating that while you were looking forward to seeing her, your life does not stop because she canceled. You have other things to do, other options. You are a busy, important man. This puts the ball back in her court. It is now up to her to reinitiate and make new plans. By showing that your time is valuable and that you are not desperate for her attention, you become more of a challenge and far more attractive. She will be the one wondering what you're doing and will likely reach out soon, with a lot more respect for you and your time. These tests can seem complicated, and you might be thinking, why do I have to go through all of this? But I want you to shift your perspective. Don't see these as scary exams you have to pass. See them as opportunities. Every one of these tests is a chance for you to demonstrate your high character, your confidence, and your emotional strength. They are opportunities to separate yourself from the 99% of other men who fail them, because they don't understand the real question being asked. When you understand the psychology behind her words and actions, you stop reacting out of fear and start responding with calm, confident strength. It's not about memorizing lines or playing a character. It's about actually becoming the kind of man who would pass these tests naturally. A man who is confident in himself doesn't get jealous. A man who leads his own life isn't afraid of the "what are we?" conversation. A man who values his time isn't destroyed when a woman cancels a date. A man with a generous spirit doesn't get weird about paying for a meal. When you work on your own purpose, your own fitness, your own social life, and your own confidence, you will find that you start passing these tests without even thinking about it. You become the man she is subconsciously looking for. She will feel safe with you. She will feel excited by you. And she will feel an intense attraction that goes far beyond surface-level looks or money, because you have successfully shown her the most attractive quality of all. You are a strong, centered man. So the next time you feel that moment of pressure, that sense that you're being tested, don't panic. Take a breath, smile. Understand what's really happening beneath the surface. Realize that this is your chance to shine, to show her who you truly are. And when you handle it with the cool confidence of a man who knows his own worth, her attraction to you will skyrocket. She might not even know why she's suddenly so much more interested, but you will. You'll know that you just passed the test. What are some other subtle tests you've experienced? Let us all know in the comments below. Let's learn from each other.